Welcome to tip 8. What I'm about to be talking about in this video is probably my favorite thing about the entire Amazon influencer program. It gets me excited, and no matter how many times I explain it, it still just boggles my mind. So I'm super excited for this video. What we're going to be covering is how to get brand deals through Creator Connections, or in other words, how to get sent free products through Creator Connections. If you don't know what Creator Connections is, I recommend watching tip 7, where I give a full breakdown from A to Z what Creator Connections is, how it works, how you make money from it, how to automate it, and so forth. So hopefully you understand what Creator Connections is. Now we're going to dive into the free product aspect of it. It's how I got this desk, how I got that light, this light, that light, this tree, all the insulation in here, this rug I'm sitting on. Basically, almost everything in my house I got sent to me for free through this strategy I'm about to teach you. And I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to hide any sort of secret. I'm truly going to give you the exact blueprint of how I have been sent about $50,000 worth of free products just this year through this one method, this video. Let's freaking go. That email came in like mic drop. All right, so let's do what we talked about in the last video. Go to the ViralView Chrome extension and load Creator Connections. If you get this error sign right here, just know that you're on the wrong store ID. You need to be on your not on-site store ID to be on Creator Connections. And here we are. Again, these are all campaigns from brands that are willing to give us additional commissions, such as 25%, 30%, 10%, and so forth. Now, in the earlier tips of this 20-step course, I showed you how to use Product View when shopping on Amazon, and how I found a product that had a Creator Connections campaign that gave me more of an incentive to buy it because it had Creator Connections campaign. And then I showed you how you can use Product View, again, for shopping on your storefront, on your order history. Now we're going to use Product View on Creator Connections campaigns. Now you can run it right here of these campaigns. These are the most recent campaigns that have been put on Amazon. But what I recommend doing is either putting a filter on, like selecting a category. So for example, office products, as you can see, that narrowed it down to 12,000, which is still a ton. So I don't really like doing categories. It's better than nothing. What I like to do is using the search bar here, but we'll use this for now. We just click this Product View button right here, and it's going to scan all of the products that are currently being shown on this page. If you want more products, you just need to scroll down a little bit. And as you can see, we just loaded a lot more products. So now we have a lot more products to choose from. As you can see, we have 408 products. ViralView is still gathering some more information. So we're going to make sure that we hit the refresh button right here to get the most accurate data possible. And now we have it fully up to date. And check this out. Look at how many products are in this category that just have amazing viral scores. And they have great viral scores because, again, they sell well on Amazon, and they don't have a lot of influencer videos. But what makes these even better than normal good products is they have Creator Connections campaigns. They are paying 10%, which is about a 5x increase from what we're used to. So let's say you were actually trying to buy a tie-dye kit, this guy right here. I would highly recommend this one because it's doing about 50 grand in 30-day revenue. It only has 2 influencer videos, these 2 people right here, and I bet they are crushing it. And so you could click right here, go buy the product, and there's no guarantee, but I would say you would do pretty good on that product. But that's not what we're here to talk about in this video. In this video, we're talking about how to get free products. So if we slide over here, you can see these little message boxes right here that allow us to message these brands to see if they'd be willing to send it to us for free because we're Amazon influencers. So let's take this tie-dye kit right here. I can click this message. We can come up here to this edit template button, which is going to determine what is being said in my message to the brand. And I'm just gonna type up something here real quick. Something simple like that. Now, this is not the normal template that I use, but this is totally valid. I just said, hello, I'm an Amazon influencer. Here's my storefront. I'm interested in making a video for your product. Then I included this ASINs little code thing right here. And what this does is ViralView will insert the ASIN that I selected. So in this case, I selected this product. So it will insert this ASIN into the message. So this is an example of what it would look like. I'm interested in reviewing your product blank. Would you be willing to send me the product, and I will make a shop video for you within 10 days? Safe. Now, again, that is not the template that I usually use. You need to figure out what you want to say in your template, how you want to reach out to brands. I'm not going to share my template because then brands will be getting the same message from everyone. So you need to come up with your own style and format. But then once we have the template, we're going to hit send message. and then Viral View is going to send a message to that brand, just like that, in 6 seconds. And if we open our messages right here, as you can see, this is the brand that I reached out to. Here is the message that I said. This brand deal sheet over here, we will dive into later on in this 20-step course. But for now, we're just focused on reaching out to the brands. But now let's take it a step further and send a bunch of messages to brands in the quickest way possible. So let's say I wanted a desk chair. And this is what I recommend doing, using this search bar right here to fine tune your search, because you'll have a lot less campaigns. I talked about being rate limited in the last video, and what I would add in this video is if you have a ton of campaigns showing right here and you just start scrolling down, like scroll, and you're just loading so many campaigns at once, you're going to get rate limited. Amazon's going to be like, whoa, why is this person loading so many campaigns, like temporary pause in your account? Again, if you don't know what rate limiting is, leave a comment down below. I can send you a video breaking that down. But 55 campaigns is not a lot at all. So we have 55 campaigns that we're going to look at. We're going to come up and we're going to load product view. And again, we are sending messages to these brands. If you have an airplane right here, that means that you have already sent a message for this product. So no need to resend a message there. But we're going to select the other ones that don't have messages. Now, obviously, you want to find products that have a good viral score, products that sell well with low competition. But there might be products that you just want for personal use. So in this case, I want a new chair. That is the only thing in this studio setup that wasn't sent to me for free. I have a chair in my room that was sent to me, but I want a chair in my office. So I'm looking to get a chair. So I'm willing to go for lower viral score products because this is products that I want. So you need to find the balance between products that will make you money, products that you can resell, products that you want for personal need, or is the brand paying you? And that's where it's worthwhile. Make sure that making the video for a product is going to be worth your time as long as it fits in one of those categories. So I'm gonna take a few minutes and just select a bunch of these chairs. All right, so I currently have 29 products selected, but there are 19 messages that are going to be sent. And that is because there might be a brand that has multiple products that I selected, which is totally fine. When I send the message to them, it's going to include all of the ASINs that I selected in the message. So as you can see right here, like this is an example, there's 2 ASINs that were selected in one message. So 19 messages going out for 29 different products. This right here shows me how many messages I have left to send a day. The typical Viral View Pro plan allows you to send 20 messages in a 24-hour time frame. And trust me, you can get a lot of brand deals with just 20 messages. But if it's not enough, you can upgrade and buy more messages and do what I do, where I have 100 messages a day. But for now, I just have 19 selected because you saw me select the 1 earlier, and the 19 that will put me at a 20 for the day, which again is the typical Pro plan. And then all I have to do is, once I have the messages selected, I just hit send messages. And Viral View is going to take my template that I created. Again, don't use that template, create your own template. And it is going to send messages out to each of those 19 brands. Now, while it's loading, let's read this right here that says, we will check the campaigns and send the messages to the sellers. This may take a while, depending on the number of campaigns and messages. If we find multiple messages for the same seller, we will attempt to merge them into one message. If a message fails to send, your daily limit will not be affected and you can try sending the message late. So for whatever reason, if your message doesn't send, Viral View will recredit your message back. And there you have it. So there were 19, but it looks like only 13 went through. So this is actually going to be a good example where for whatever reason, some of the messages didn't go through. Maybe they had inactive campaigns or whatever reason. So we're going to close. We'll refresh the page. As you can see, here are the messages that did go through. But again, there were 6 messages that didn't go through, which means I should have 86 messages left to send, because as you saw prior to me sending the messages, I should have had 80, but 6 didn't go through, so Viral View will credit me back. So let's open Product View again. And as you can see, I now have 86 messages. So if that happens, it's totally fine. Just go find different products and reach out to different sellers. Now, do not sleep on this strategy. Reach out to sellers. You can get so many brand deals every single day just by doing this strategy. Again, I've been sent about $50,000 just this year in free product through doing this exact method. Me and my brother got so many products that we literally had to do a free garage sale where we had literally hundreds of people show up and we just gave away all of our products because we had so many. So if you want free products showing up on your doorstep, make sure you're implementing this strategy. One thing I will mention is you will increase your likelihood of getting brand deals if you are a credible Amazon influencer, meaning if you have a lot of videos, if you've done a lot of revenue, if you are a platinum creator or at least a gold creator. Brands want to work with people who know what they're doing, who have been in the game and know how to make videos and have that background. If you have any questions, as always, make sure to leave them down below and we'll see you guys in the next one.